Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a story that proves you don't need size or strength to win, but a sharp mind and a whole lot of style. We're talking about the one and only Puss in Boots. This classic European fairy tale isn't just about a fashionable feline, it's a masterclass in cleverness, loyalty, and ambition. It tells the story of a remarkable cat who takes his penniless master and transforms him into a nobleman, proving that sometimes the greatest inheritance isn't land or gold, but a truly brilliant friend. The story begins with a miller who passes away, leaving his 3 sons with his meager possessions. The eldest gets the mill, the middle son gets the donkey, and the youngest, our future hero, is left with just a cat. Understandably, the young man is disappointed. What good is a cat? But this is no ordinary cat. This is Puss, and he has a plan. He simply asks his master for a pair of boots and a bag, promising that his fortune is about to change. This is the moment the tale pivots from a story of misfortune to one of incredible strategy. Puss is the heart and soul of this adventure. He's not just a talking animal. He's a genius strategist, a smooth talker, and a master of perception. With his new boots on, he immediately gets to work. His first move is to catch a rabbit, which he presents to the king as a gift from his master, whom he introduces as the Marquis of Carabas. This isn't just a simple gift. It is a calculated move to plant a name and an idea of nobility in the king's mind. Puss repeats this tactic with other game, consistently building the reputation of his fictional mark. He understands the power of perception and uses it brilliantly. He creates an image of wealth and generosity where none exists, laying the groundwork for his master's incredible social climb. Puss isn't using magic. He's using psychology and clever marketing. Now that the name Marquis of Carabas is known at the royal court, Puss's plans escalate. His next big move is a masterpiece of timing and audacity. Knowing the king and his beautiful daughter are traveling by the river, Puss instructs his master to go for a swim. As the royal carriage approaches, Puss hides his master's clothes and cries out for help, claiming the great Marquis of Carabas is drowning and has been robbed. The king, already impressed by the Marquis's supposed gifts, immediately sends his guards to help. He provides the young man with a magnificent suit of clothes, and suddenly, the poor miller's son looks every bit the part of a nobleman, sitting in the royal carriage next to the princess. He captures her heart instantly. Puss didn't just give his master a new outfit, he gave him an opportunity and placed him directly in the path of royalty. The journey continues, and Puss's quick thinking is put to the test again and again. While the king's carriage rolls on, Puss runs ahead. He encounters peasants working in the fields and, with a mix of charm and subtle threats, convinces them to tell the king that all the land they are working on belongs to the Marquis. Field by field, meadow by meadow, he constructs a fictional empire for his master. The king is astounded by the vastness of the Marquis's estates. This part of the story showcases Puss's ability to create a reality out of thin air. He is literally building a kingdom with his words and his wit, demonstrating that what people believe to be true can be just as powerful as the truth itself. The ultimate challenge, however, is providing a physical castle to match the grand reputation Puss has built. His journey leads him to a magnificent castle inhabited by a powerful ogre who has a very special and very dangerous ability. He can shapeshift into any creature he desires. Puss, unafraid, walks right in and engages the ogre in conversation. Here, Puss's cleverness shifts from public relations to psychological warfare. He flatters the ogre, pretending to doubt his incredible powers. "I've heard you can change into a lion," Puss says, feigning amazement. The ogre, eager to show off, instantly transforms into a ferocious lion, terrifying Puss. But this was all part of the plan. After the ogre turns back, Puss continues his sly compliments. He admits that transforming into a large animal is impressive, but he bets the ogre can't change into something small, like a mouse. The ogre's pride is stung. Of course, he can. In a foolish attempt to prove his absolute power, the ogre transforms into a tiny mouse. And in that very instant, Puss pounces and eats him up. Just like that, the castle and all its lands are ownerless. When the king's carriage arrives, Puss welcomes them to the grand castle of the Marquis of Carabas. The king is completely convinced, and seeing his daughter so happy, he offers the young man her hand in marriage. The miller's son, once destitute, is now a prince. So, what are the powerful themes woven into this delightful tale? The most obvious one is the triumph of intelligence over brute force. The ogre was powerful, but his arrogance was his downfall. Puss, on the other hand, was small, but his mind was his greatest weapon. He outsmarted everyone, from the king to the ogre, using strategy and foresight. This teaches us a valuable lesson. Your circumstances don't define your potential. With a sharp mind and a creative approach, you can overcome almost any obstacle and turn a disadvantage into an advantage. Another central theme is loyalty. Puss's devotion to his master is unwavering. From the very beginning, every single one of his clever schemes is dedicated to improving his master's life. He doesn't do it for himself. He does it out of a deep sense of loyalty and a belief in his master's worth. This highlights the incredible power of having someone in your corner, someone who believes in you and is willing to go to great lengths to help you succeed. It's a story about a partnership where loyalty and trust form the foundation for achieving the impossible. The master trusted his cat, and that trust was rewarded 1,000 times over. Finally, the story explores the theme of ambition, but ambition guided by wisdom. Puss is incredibly ambitious for his master. He doesn't just want him to be comfortable. He wants him to be a prince! However, this ambition isn't reckless. Every step is carefully planned. Puss assesses each situation, identifies opportunities, and executes his plans with precision. It's a reminder that ambition alone isn't enough. It must be paired with strategy and smart thinking. True success comes not just from dreaming big, but from planning smart. Puss in Boots shows us that the path to greatness is paved with clever choices and bold, calculated risks. In conclusion, Puss in Boots is so much more than a simple children's story. It's a timeless and entertaining fable about the power of wit, the virtue of loyalty, and the rewards of well-managed ambition. Puss is an unforgettable character who teaches us that the greatest treasures we possess are often our intelligence, our resourcefulness, and the loyalty of those who stand by us. He reminds us that with a little creativity and a lot of courage, we can change our own stories and achieve outcomes that once seemed impossible. It is a tale that continues to inspire both children and adults to think outside the box and to never underestimate the power of a clever mind. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of Puss in Boots. What's your favorite part of the story? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, please give this video a thumbs up, and do UNT forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do UNT miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious.